Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having an amazing day and you have been on your very best behavior. I would love to see an awesome report when I return tomorrow. So, you have made it to the social studies portion of class, and I just want to explain to you what you're going to be doing for the next 20 minutes. If time allows in class, there is time for a Liberty's Kids video. If for some reason you don't get to it today, I promise you we'll watch it tomorrow. It is about a spy named Nathan Hale. So, you are going to complete these three items that are listed. If you were in my homeroom, we got to this yesterday on Wednesday, and you might have already finished it. If you're in my homeroom and you started it but just haven't finished it yet, you'll need to do that first. Karn's homeroom, we didn't get to any of this. So, just so you are very aware, you are going to work on these items in the order that they're listed on Canvas and the order that they're listed on the screen. You are not expected to finish them all today. If you happen to, that's great, but you are not expected to. Get as much done as you can, use your time wisely, work independently and quietly. So, the first thing you're going to do is complete the Women in the American Revolution Canvas assignment. And I'm going to go ahead and open that up. The first thing you have to do is open the slideshow presentation. You have to have the slideshow presentation in order to answer the questions. So you'll open up the slideshow presentation and you will pick three women from these slides. I don't remember the exact number, but there are 7 or 8 probably different women. Some of them, like Margaret Cochran Corbin, have multiple slides, so you'll read everything about her. Others, like Martha Washington, just have one slide. Of all of them, she's kind of the least exciting, in my opinion. Although she was wonderful, I would probably pick others. But if Sybil Ludington has a couple slides, Martha Bratton had one or two, maybe two. Deborah Sampson has a bunch of slides, lots of information about Deborah Sampson. Molly Pitcher has a couple. My favorites, Nancy Morgan Hart, they called her War Woman. Dicey Langston, Polly Cooper, she was a Native American. Okay, so you get to pick 3. And you can read all of them if you want, but you only have to answer questions about 3. So what you're going to do is you'll go through these slides and you have 3 questions to answer. All the questions are the same, it's just about 3 different women. So question 1, pick one of the women from the American Revolution and answer these questions. What's their name? I do not care if you use complete sentences or not on that one. And then what's she known for doing in the American Revolution? Describe in 2 to 3 sentences. That's complete sentences, and it must be 2 or 3. You cannot just use one sentence or you'll lose a point. Then you'll go to question 2. It's the same question. You just can't use the same woman. So pick one of the women from the slides. Must be someone different from number 1. Answer those same questions. Question number 3. Same question. Pick one of the women. Must be someone different from 1 and 2. Answer those same questions and submit. Okay, so that is assignment number 1 there. Then you will go and head back down to Thursday's agenda, and you will complete African Americans and the Revolution Edpuzzle. You know the drill on Edpuzzles. It's a couple of minutes long. Answer the questions as you go. Okay, and then finally, this one I think needs the greatest explanation. So this is it's called Spies in the American Revolution Web Quest. On here, it's just Spies Web Quest. So what you will do here, this is going to take me a second because I need to put it in preview mode. All right. So you're going to click on this website. It will take you to a website that is called George Washington Spy Master. And you'll see these links right here in this box are what you're going to be navigating through. And it tells you on the questions which one of these tabs you should be on. So for questions 1 through 7, all of them say from the section George Washington Spy Master. So you can see that on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. Sorry, 1 through 6. And then for question 7, and notice here it says they're squares, not circles, so you select multiple. Question 7, click on American Spies of the Revolution in the box on the right to answer questions 7 through 10. So I'm going to click American Spies of the Revolution. And then I'll read this and answer questions 7 through 10. Then I'll go down to number 11 And it says click on spy techniques of the Revolutionary War in the box on the right to answer questions 11 through 13. So I'm going to go back to that, spy techniques, and I will read about the different types of spy techniques. We're going to see a couple more of those in depth tomorrow, and that's for 11 through 13. And then 14, there's only one question for the last one, which is the Culper Code book. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that and answer question 14 about the Culper Code book. And then same as that, the women one, you're going to hit submit, and you will be finished with social studies for the day. Now, I highly doubt anyone will get through all of that. Totally fine. Don't expect you to. Just give your best effort. If you happen to finish early, you can read an independent novel. But again, I think it will probably take you the full 20 minutes to work on those, even if you'd finished number 1 on Wednesday. Okay? Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.